Okay, Nakolka, let's go.
Ah,
This is very good story and funny. Everybody use our dildo.
I give a fuck, I don't want to talk with you.
And nobody never call me. Tattooing is art, yes. And there is no measure that you can measure what art is better than other. I never speak like this so much. You fucked up everything. Hello to every people who listen this Nakolka.
Tattooing you learn pretty quick. I think the artistic side of it never ends.
Hey guys, my name is Sergey. I'm a tattoo artist from Crimea, Russia. I'm doing a tattoo since 2001, so it means like more than 20 years. And of course, for that such a long time, I've collected such of many interesting stories, what I would like to tell. Around of 2 years, I'm recording an episode with many interesting for me Russian artists. Some of them are legendary, some of them are just young tattoo artists, but anyway, it's very cool to talking with them. Unfortunately, the podcast is not released regularly. I do it just on my free time. The name of the podcast is Nakolka, what means is a tattoo on Russian slang. The podcast available on the most popular platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, even on YouTube. Usually here we are not talking about tattoo equipment, colors and all of these things, but this time was an exception. Also, I have to say I'm not sure if I'll be recording an episode on English in the future. So this one is more like a special edition episode. It's my first experience, and if we said some words is wrong, please excuse us. So this time I had a discussion with my friend and colleague from Serbia. His name is Bakos Dragan. He is the owner of 2 studios. One of them is called Plagijator, which are based in Zrenjanin town, and the second one in another city is in Novi Sad. Once again, Dragan came to Vienna, and I decided to use that moment for record our conversation with him. It's not an interview, it's just like our talking of 2 friends with a couple of beers. Hope you're enjoying this episode, guys. All links you can find on description of that episode. Let's begin. Это Наколка. Подкаст. Всем привет.
Tarzan English. It's our language. My second language. Tarzan English.
Yeah, because many people didn't split, didn't recognize how is it correct. The bit between Serbian and Russian language or Ukrainian language, for them is like almost the same, like we was talking before with you about that.
Yeah, maybe like for me, Ukrainian and Russian it's same. I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Beer is good.
Yes.
Tell me, please, how did you? Because maybe you already told me that.
You're not ready for the conversation.
No, you you thought I just preparing some questions? No, I did do nothing.
You're not serious.
No, absolutely.
You need to prepare.
I do. Sometimes I do, but this time it's our first time. We just try to speak.
How they say,
English.
preparation is half of the business.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, I'm clever.
Everybody knows it. But anyway.
Dankeschön. Thank you.
I want to ask you about...
Tarzan English. I was in my country, but I think it's in the other countries. Many people know English, but they are ashamed to speak. And...
Actually, that was the reason why we decided to record this episode, because...
Like test.
Yes, test, yeah.
How we sound. If we bad, we don't put on the internet.
Otherwise, important, the other people should understand you.
Yes, yes.
So it's-
but if we speak with English people or American people, they laugh, I think. But if we speak with
They
other
laugh,
people,
but they understand.
they understand. Yes, but for them we are, like, I don't know,
So what?
like chickens who speak
So what?
English. Yeah, I for me it's
Otherwise-
nothing. But no, I was listening the some, I don't know where I heard that. For them we are funny, but you and me and everybody else who didn't learn English like a main
Yeah.
language,
Yeah.
that is Tarzan English, yeah. And I like that. Why not? Or Russian Mafia English.
Russian Mafia. As I told you like half an hour ago about the movies when
My friend tell me
all the Russians there speak like Russian English.
because we don't have that in my language. We don't have
Pronounced.
I
It's
know,
special,
like-
special sound. Yeah, special word. Yeah, sure.
on TikTok. I always looking the funny videos about English language. They do it like some grammatics.
No,
Did
no.
you watch that? That is
Yeah,
very
I've seen
funny.
many. I've seen many
There
times
is
with
no
the German.
logic, nothing. But for me, not for me, like for Serbian people, it's less logic, because in Serbian language, everything it's like it is. You have one word, and that's it. No, like a, it's a. When you say ja sam, it's j a s a m. Ja sam. And in English, I am. I am. I am.
I am.
That is
yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
In Serbian, like you speak, like that you write. You write, yeah. And yeah, it's funny. For them, it's not funny because they learn that in the school from the beginning, and for them, it's
the own language, of course.
Yeah,
Of course. For us, it's not, but for us, it's just good for.
yeah. But for
Experience,
me, English
to
is
get
good
experience.
because wherever I go on the earth, I can speak, and that is good for me.
Yeah, and people understand you.
And people understand me. Maybe not in French because they don't want to speak.
They don't want to speak.
They don't want to speak English. Yeah?
And same in Italy.
I don't know.
When Matt is coming to
Yeah.
our shop, I was really surprised because Matt told me that Italian people doesn't want to learn English. Even if you go there to Italy, they can't speak, but it's not really like with
like French,
pleasure,
like French. Yes. I heard that also.
If my pronounce or something was really funny or
Yeah,
I don't
sometimes
care.
it's tough because if you want to say something and you don't know all words English,
but then in this situation your brain start to searching some other solution how to
you start to be creative.
yeah exactly. That's also makes your brain more clever.
That is good when you getting old to practice your brain.
Okay, it was a good intro to the episode about the language.
Okay, let's get serious. Now we need to be.
We don't have to be serious.
You fucked up everything. I was just kidding.
No, you're not kidding. All the time when I call to somebody or was talking with somebody, it was all the time. Sometimes I preparing, sometimes I do some questions, but then most of the time you are completely broke everything and go like in some wood, in really deep wood, like it could be whatever. And maybe you told me once, I don't remember actually, about how did you start with tattooing and how it was in general situation in Serbia when you started tattooing and how it's gonna be there nowadays.
I start 23 years ago, yeah. And in this time there was no dildo, there was no needles you can buy.
Wait a second. We have to explain what we mean dildo because somebody didn't understand.
New machine with battery.
It's a new rotary tattoo machine,
Rotary machine,
which are looking like a pen.
Look, yeah, pen, but fat pen,
Fat.
more like dildo. Yeah.
Dildo tattoo machine.
Yes. But in time when I start, I must to buy one needle, and if I need 5 round liner, then I need to how you say
Soldering,
yeah.
soldering needles. Yeah.
And was very expensive. And if I have a liner and shader, then I need 2 needles, and I need also stick for these needles. And it was very difficult because today you can buy everything, sterilize, just open, work, and that's it. And I'm start because I was watching some movies or something, I don't know. I was drawing, I don't know, from young ages. I was always drawing in school. They do whatever they do, I was drawing, you know.
As a real artist.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. It was my escape from reality, I don't know. It was not so good reality in that time. And then I watched movies or something, and I saw pictures on the skin, body, or whatever. And then I wanted to have some tattoo.
On your own skin?
Yeah, on my skin. And then because I was always on the street, I speak with some friends, and they tell me, okay, some artist, old guy, for me it's old, he tattooing in one village.
Do you remember his name?
Pista.
Pista.
It's Hungarian name. And it was, I don't know, €5 or 5 marques before euro was mark, but I don't remember. Let's say it's €5. And no, €10, yes. But in this time I didn't have €5. And if I have €5, I will
spend for something else.
Something else, yes. And because that, I was, again on the street. And then one time, one older friend speak about needle and ink, and you put some needle to collect color, and you like in prison, you stitch in the skin.
Third.
Never mind. And next, what I remember, I'm in the bathroom
at home
with needle, ink for technical drawings for
machine.
I think it's Rotring was ink.
Rotring
ink.
Rotring,
I find.
of course. Yeah.
Needle and this. Everybody at home. I go go to do some.
It was ink for technical drawing for
yes.
some mechanical
in the beginning,
things.
Everybody was tattooing with this.
Yeah, me too.
And this is very funny. I was in my toilet, ready for tattooing. Me, I was never stupid. I never do it on my hand, or I do it on the
invisible.
Some place
some hide it.
Nobody can see.
Place,
That was clever from me. I don't know how, but never mind. I'm there. I'm ready for tattooing, but I don't know what. I don't have nothing in my head. What? Then I do it some letters, like nickname, my nickname, and I do it fast, and that's it. After that, I was show some friends, and he joked with me, it's like gay and blah blah blah, like that, And next thing, I'm in the toilet again with Gillette. How you say Gillette?
You mean for the shaving?
Yeah. But this one piece
blade.
I'm with blade, and I cut my tattoo.
Fuck.
Yeah. That I start to be tattoo artist and a remover. Yes, I was leave that one letter, And then one guy told me about the rotary machine, first rotary with electromotor and this technical pen.
Mechanic pen with live.
pen,
Yeah, I know.
And then I find some old Walkman, this time. Take out the rotary motor.
You mean the player? There was a cassette player or there was a CD player?
Walkman, like you put cassette.
Cassette, yeah.
And like today's iPod,
iPod. You now yours looks like today's iPad, like you from the last century.
And then I start to make my first machine, just because I wanted to repair my letter and scars, because now I have scars. And then I go to the army, and there some people speak about tattooing, and I say I have machine but not finished, and they say, fuck, why don't you tell us about that, we want tattoo, blah blah blah. And then I say, who will going tattooing us? Because I was from the beginning I was thinking that is very important business, and you need to get tattoo to somebody who know
how to do,
very good to do. And I don't know nothing, I was playing around, nothing else. But they say, no, you will do it. And then I finish first machine, start one tattoo, but I was scared. I do it just one line, and nothing is going good, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, Then I say this guy, look, this you can hide or remove or something. Yeah. If I do something bullshit,
bigger and gonna be complicated.
But if you want, I do it. If you don't want, and he say, okay, we cancel. And that's it. Then because I was good soldier, they moved me to the next
unit base.
Yeah, base. I was on the border, and then to another, and to this one, you can't believe it. They say, you're the tattoo artist. But I say I'm not. I just do some things, nothing successful. They say I want it. Then I made my second machine, because first I leave it to first place. Yeah. Then I make my second machine, call this guy, do it. This is very good story and funny, because we go to the sleeping room for the soldiers. And I ask this guy, what you want? And he say, I don't know, what can you do? And we look around, and there was some battery, Chinese battery, with Chinese signs. And he say, this sign is good, I like this. And then I draw on his back, small sign, do it, this time full. And other soldiers come and look and say, this is great, this is good. Other guys say, I want it same shit.
It's the same design,
Chinese letter, nobody knows what it means.
From the battery.
From the battery, yeah. And I do it to him. Then I start to draw some designs, and I have one friend, he was also drawing, and I was tattooing, he was drawing, something like that. And that's it. Then I decide. Then I read in some newspaper about one guy from Belgrade. He say, in this time, everybody from Serbia wish to go to other country to live better. And this guy from newspaper say, I don't want to go nowhere. It's good for me. I tattooing, I have good money. And I say, fuck, this is good idea. And then I think about when I come back from army to start tattooing, but try to be good. And that's it. Then my journey start after army, because then I have more difficulty, because I didn't have computer, no internet. If I go to some studio, it's not so much studios, but when I go, nobody want to tell me nothing.
Of course, yeah.
And I needed to go. I needed to find out how to do these needles.
Yeah. I
The
I
artists know what I mean.
Yeah. You mean the
And that's
soldering,
it.
preparing?
Then I try to think this, think that, go to the artist. I was lying that I wanted to, not I'm artist. I say I wanted to, then I go there and see this stealing knowledge. You know?
Это что? Наколка, что ли?
Точно. Это же подкаст «Наколка». Нифига себе.
What kind of year it was?
Year 2001 when I come back from 2000 I come back from the army, and then I start.
In 2000 you come back from the army, so I'm just going to the army in this time.
Yeah,
And I'm come back in 2003.
2003. Fuck you.
No, wait a second.
Few
no.
years.
No,
I was 1 year.
1.5. I was 1.5 year. But why?
It is regularly, or you have some war or something?
No, regular army.
Yeah.
Just you have to. Everybody have to.
And these days, these days is different. Yeah, okay. In my
No.
country, they cancel. No more army.
No, in Russia it is still.
Still?
Yeah.
1 year or 1.5.
Yeah. 1.5 year is like full period, and if you get high education before, or if you're studying like to get higher education, you can be there like 1 year in the army.
Do I need to ask you how you start, or you already speak about that on
No,
your channel?
whatever.
If you want to say about
I've
that.
started actually with everything. What you said, it was almost the same like with me. I go to the army. No, I go to the army in 2001, but the summer before 2001, I was working. I was working in one advertisement company who made some light bulbs on the street, and then I knew from one guy he tattooing somebody time by time. In that moment, it was like just tribals. Of course, it was only rotring ink, nothing else. And that's it. I just knew it, and I asked him, "Can you show me how looking tattoo machine and how it working?" And he drew me a basic drawing on how it looks tattoo machines. Also, it was with the rotary motor, and he drew me like motor, holding, and that's it, nothing else. He drew me like in 2 seconds, like this and like that. I said, okay, thank you. And then I started to broke my head, like what should I do, how it should be work, and I don't remember how I get it. The book, there was a book, it was a Russian book, self teacher how to doing tattoos, like something like this, but it was really cheap. It was really I don't know.
Did you read some good stuff there? Or?
What I remember from that book, it was a drawing of tattoo machine, but the drawing itself was looking like that guy drew for me. It's absolutely the same, motor and holding. How it works, how to connect it to the electricity, nobody knows. And the second thing what I remember from this book, it was a tattoo. It was a done tattoos on the skin. Yes, I remember. There was some horror stuff. I thought, this looks so cool, There was a drop counter, and inside in the blood there was a plastic package with a drop counter, and instead of the blood there was a face screaming the face, And I thought it was so cool, And this is just only 2 things what I remember from that book. That's it. And then I start to thinking how should I build that machine from the rotary, and it was the summer, as I told you before. And then in the autumn, September, October, November, I go to the army, and then in the army you have a lot of time, and I ask somebody, can you bring me motor? Can you bring me that? And we will build it. Some another soldier bring the power supply. There was a power supply from Kid Toys, how does it call it? Kids electric train who's driving on the circle, and there was a really good power supply. It was big enough like this, and that's what I really like it. the button which you can change the voltage really smooth, like, you know, it was a really cool power supply. And then when I came back from the army,
I need that now.
I saved, I have it at home.
Yeah.
Still I have it at home. It was really cool. And that's it. So I started in the army tattooing, and then when I returned from the army, I was working on different other jobs. I changed like several of them, and of course, tattooing was like a hobby, like you say, same as you.
For me, it's not was hobby.
No, for me, I mean the hobby, because I was working normal work.
I was also working, but I don't know. I never think about hobby. I don't know. I never think like that, you know. Now you say hobby. I wanted to tattoo, and you know, I know. You know, I wasn't satisfied with my tattoos, you know, and I was everybody think like that, and I was waiting somebody to tell me you sucks, and I wanted to stop and go to find regular job to work. But that is never happened. They just ask me, call me, you know. But really, I was always thinking about that, because I see some pictures in some tattoo magazine. I see what people doing, you know, and what I'm doing, you know. And for me, that was, you know, how somebody come to me, you know. I was thinking like that, you know. Why they want my tattoo? Because in this time, but how can I say, around me, many kilometers, I was the best. That was the reason, you know. And that's it. I was all the time working, and that was my not first thing. My first thing was tattooing. I was always thinking like that. And after 5 years, I was quit the job and start just tattooing.
Yeah. For me also, but during of my regular work, I just working, and the free time I had tattooing my friends. And one of these times I built a machine by myself. Also, there was a rotary machine, and I draw special drawing for frame, for everything. I found the one guy. He was working in a military company. It was a military factory who was working in my city for the military stuff. And I don't know how, but I found them. Maybe some of my friends tell me that this guy, like over 60 years old, you know, that was like grandfather, you know, like this guy. And I just call him and ask, can I ask you to build for me some frame, blah blah blah. I need that detail for. Maybe I don't remember if I tell him like the tattoo machine or just detail. Doesn't matter. And I draw with all measures. Project. It was a project on the paper, and I give him. He mill it from me from the aluminium frame, and then I go to the floor market. Is the floor market close? I don't know where you can buy some used things. I bought a motor from video recorder or video player from exactly Japan, because before I returned to that book, what I read in the book was written. The best solution for the rotary motor, for the motor is a motor from video player. And I go to this floor market.
You actually have book about rotary machines.
It's not rotary machine. A rotary machine was one page.
Okay, but it's
nothing. The most of the pages of this book, it was just designs of tribals, roses and tribals.
Yeah, but doesn't matter. One page is one page. You can find something, you know.
I don't know where did I get this book. Okay. Afterwards, I did many books about tattooing afterwards, but where is now that book? I have no idea. It was like many years ago.
Doesn't matter.
But it was. But important things. I built machines by myself. I mill it. I mean, not by myself. I just ordered to the guy, and he milled for me the holder for the machine where the needle go up, and the tips, which are now using plastic tips. I also made a project with the tips with a screw in the holder, you know. It was everything with the stainless steel, but it was heavy as fuck, you know. And especially one tip, which a screw in the inside, and one small holder from the needle for one needle, not for free, because in that moment I didn't know the needle could be soldering. I did several tattoos for my friends, of course for free. On the beginning, you're doing all the time for free, and it was, you know, the stroke from the needle was like, I don't know, 1 centimeter, maybe like. It was funny. But anyway.
And for them also funny.
But you know, the most interesting thing, I get it my machine until I buy the professional coils machines. But then I just give that my good rotary machine, I give just like a present to my friend, and now we are not speaking with that friend since many years, you know. But it was really like just like for the remember, you know, like to leave. It will be really cool, because just simple aluminum color for me was really boring, and I decided to do some pattern on the frame. It was 2003 or 2004, I think. You know how I draw? I did power supply with 6 volts power, 2 cables, and then I just put one side on the frame, and then, like, you know, I draw it with the flashing with electricity. How is it called? It's like, I know there was some words about that.
I don't know what, but I know what you mean.
So you can't remove this painting, you know, for the drawing from aluminium. It was really cool machines.
My first frame was from the wire, but not. It was curved, strong wire. Yeah.
You know, I told you like a couple of days ago about one Korean guy who's I'm gonna show you the video, who was made the frame from the needle bar. That needle bar what we're using, he made it the frame for the needle bar.
You know, from what time was made it needle bar? Because I didn't have money to buy. From the umbrella. On umbrella you have these
sticks, metal sticks, huh?
Yeah, it's just good sticks.
Yeah, cool.
I cut and make
cool.
needle bar.
I did the needles itself, you know. I bought from the musician shop strings.
Okay.
Exactly, you need a thought string. You cut it like piece like 2.5 centimeters approximately, and then I thought, how should I doing? First of all, the sharp, and second thing is how should I do changeable? So every needle could be changeable. So to use one in one time. Disposable needle, yeah. And then I decided, okay, the holding needle bar, it will be empty inside. So it's like a pipe, you know, there's like a really tiny pipe like on the holder, and then to put the needle, one end of the string, you're doing like S curve, like really small, like you know, and then just put inside, and it holds very well. And other side you have to sharpen it to working. Then with the sandpaper I just sharp it. It was a really interesting time, you know, like to. Nowadays nobody do this. Like, you know, nowadays just buy cartridge and put in machine and put in a dildo
cartridge. Yeah. But yeah. It's good time now. It's the best time. You can buy everything and you can learn anything on the YouTube.
Yeah, but it all of these comfortable things makes you lazy.
Yes.
And same.
For some people,
with your brain.
This is extra.
You know, when we was younger, our brain was working different. We found a solution. How should we do in this situation or that situation? And then more that complicated and difficult situation will be in our life, then more faster our brain start to be reacted on the situation.
But after few years, but not few years, 10 years more, you get tired, you know, and these people now don't need to use their time to think about needles. They can think about business, you know. They can.
I know. Unfortunately, I think.
Yeah, but.
No, from each personally, that's okay. Of course, everybody think about his own money and his own business.
Not just money. I think when you have tool ready for work, then you need to think just about work. That was what I think about. When I start, first I need to made tool.
Equipment.
I lose energy for that. If I have two, then I can use my energy for designs.
Then result, if you spending time and if you spending your energy for creating the equipment for your tattoo, and then you did a good tattoo with that, you know how your equipment works, you know everything about your stuff, and then result makes you like a present for you. It should be motivated you to make to creating something else, something new.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. If you're successful.
Exactly.
If not, then you want to kill somebody
with that machine.
And broke your machine.
No.
I remember I buy needles. It was €1, 1 needle. I need 5 round liner or 3 round liner. That is €3, and I need some shader. How much? 9. That is €12. And I ask from tattoo, how much? 10 €. Then I clean these needles very much, sterilizated, and then use few times. It was crazy time.
And just later you understand what is every single needle is gonna be more unsharp,
Yes.
With
that time I didn't think about that.
Me neither.
But now I know. Yeah.
But otherwise, I think it was a cool.
Yeah, it's
interesting.
Yes.
First of all, it was interesting.
We have interesting stories.
My opinion, I was a little bit boring because everybody using the same equipment, almost the same design, but just boring and boring.
Yes, they do it, but they are not using on the same thing. Somebody are more lazy, somebody are creative.
I don't know.
Every time have
plus and minus.
Yes, I think.
It is.
I don't know.
Это что? Наколка, что ли?
Точно. Это же подкаст «Наколка». Нифига себе.
Usually, in that podcast we're not talking about tattooing itself, about ink, what kind of ink are you using, what kind of machine are you using, all of these boring shits we are not talking here. But time to time, if it's something interesting story, we do. When did you start to use the coils machines? Because before all of your story, what you said was all about rotary.
Yeah, but I didn't use rotary so much time. Maybe few tattoos.
You mean that rotary machine? What you did? What you built? Yeah. What?
No. First rotary the coil machine. I first made few rotary machines. It's homemade, and I did few tattoos in the army. And after army, I do few more. And then I find one supplier in a bigger city. I wanted to buy machine, and I have in this time I have present from somebody some mobile phone, and I give this phone for some coil machine, some shit machine, but in this time was the best.
So you did exchange, yeah? Exchange the phone
and
for the
also
machine.
I take some money from my friends because it was my phone is not enough. I didn't have nothing money, and then I was working something else to give back money. And interesting is because I come to buy this machine, and I bring the phone and the money, and they give me machine, just head.
Just the coils.
What is this?
Coils, yeah.
What can I do with this?
How to plug electricity?
No. There was one tube. They give me one tube for free. Okay, but I say, okay, show me how this works, you know. And he say, you need clip cord, you need
Power supply,
supply. And I say, where is that? But you need to pay more.
Extra.
Then I say, what now? Then I go home and take like for my rotary. My rotary was working on the power supply for the music instrument synthesizer. How you say?
Keyboard,
Keyboard, and you have this like now charger for
I know, yeah.
And I cut the end of
12 volts, I think. Yeah, it was there.
Something like that. I cut the end of on the cable and put one on the plus, one on the minus, and that's my first power supply. Then my friend, he and his brother was playing with electricity. They have like this box, it's 35 centimeters by 15 by 15, and inside they made some power supply. I don't know how they know that. And I also didn't have this how you say foot switch. Then I take from my mother's
Stitch machine,
yeah. And I take, because this foot switch have like gas. Yeah. I put everything outside and made to be just a foot switch, and I do it with this 5 years. 5 years. That was my first equipment.
What kind of machine it was? The coils machine?
I think it's some no name.
But it's not Chinese. In that time it wasn't Chinese.
Who knows? These guys are trade from Chinese.
I have now at home. I have to bring maybe next week, or maybe some days I bring here in the studio. I have present from one of my customer a few coils machines, but it was quality really good. You know, I mean the quality of metal, quality of frame, anchor, everything. It was really good quality. But in general, machine it looks like from China. It calls workhorse, but it's not workhorse from the States. But it was workhorse. It's not irons. It's just workhorse, something like this. So I just want to preparing, because it was lying on my backyard room like since a couple of years, and it was like I have to clean it again.
You want work, or?
No, I just want to put it in the wall, because I just found it like a few weeks ago. I found it there in the box. So fuck, I have some machines. Why they laying here? I don't know.
You can put in the frame.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about the frame, but not so many space here left. I have here one coil machine. You saw here. But to be honest, I would like to work in a coils machine.
For me, it's not good because my ears have like when it's too loud. Because that I don't like. My rotary also is loud, and sometimes I have some,
vibration or some sound
like
in the ear inside. You know what I recognize? And last time I recognized many people, many tattoo artists now is returned to the coils again and again. I've seen it's like a wave.
They want to be cool.
In a top and down, maybe, but I think it's especially for the lines than coils machines.
I don't know. My problem is because I never know with machines. I take machine and I adjust my hand, but I saw how it works, and I don't know. Maybe one day I will learn.
I know what you mean.
What is for what?
I know you since a long time. I know what you mean.
But I wasn't satisfied with this machine because I think I work bad because the machine, Then I wanted to buy original one, and it was Mickey Sharp's. And then I asked one guy. He said, yes, I have Mickey Sharp's, but he called me and say, not now. It was something shady with this. And then I go to him one day. He say, okay, I got it. And I come to collect my machine to pay. And he gave me in the box, And box is original Mickey Sharp's box, like wooden. And he gave me, and I want to open. he say, why you open? Really? I look him, why? I want to see what I'm buying, you know. He say it's original, don't worry. And I open, and I never saw original Mickey Sharps, not on the picture, you know. But when he tell me to not open, then I open and see.
Machine
I
is
don't
machine.
know. I don't know. I didn't buy. I tell him this is something wrong.
Okay.
And I didn't buy. Then I go to the Belgrade and I buy something more expensive, but I know it's original. Then I have one Mickey Sharps. I was long time work with this. Then I made one machine. Then I work with two machines, mine and Mickey Sharps. And after that, I have that. Many people have that machine.
G?
No, like I forgot the name. I think also is Mickey Sharps, but have like this straight
stick. Yeah, I know. You mean the frame like this, and they're like small like that.
Something like that.
There's also classic Mickey Sharps. Yeah, I forgot the name of the model, but I know what you mean.
Forgot. And that's it. After that, I buy Chinese. No. I get 3 Chinese machines, the cheapest one, €10, $10 from my customer. Then I come in Vienna, I bring to you, and we start using rotary.
That's what I want to tell you. As I remember, maybe I'm gonna be wrong, but when you come first time to Vienna, when we see each other first time, you was working with one of the Mickey Sharps, no? Because I would remember if you use only cheap Chinese, I would remember that.
Maybe I was start with that, but after few my guest spots, I get this present 3. I remember 3 Chinese machines, and I bring you to see. I remember that. Then I start to using that. And you was also very interesting.
Yeah. We're trying to make a better Chinese machine to do something. Yeah.
We how you say, pimp Chinese machines with dragonfly parts.
You mean we put original? No, I don't remember.
Really?
Original parts to the frame of the Chinese.
Eccentric.
There was eccentric.
We was by eccentric first. And we start doing with that. It was better work. Then you find this guy for the frames. Then you are made
this rotary
homemade dragonfly.
No, I would say it's like personal dragonfly machine or individual something. But I'm still working with that.
Me too.
You too?
10 years.
Taras also working with that time by time, but now I told you he's building his own machine, but time to time he's using that. He was many years using our machines. So that machines, what we did, it was 3 machines on your side. I did 3 machines for you.
1 for me and 2 for my friends.
Yeah, 3 machines for me. It's 6, and 3 for Taras. So it's like 9 machines for all the world.
Do you want to speak about why that stopped?
Why they stopped? They made it for me?
Yeah.
No, I just this guy. He was really a strange guy. I mean, in the end, I paid for that frame for his work, but I don't know. Just
I'm always have problem with in my history. I always wanted to make machine, but because I don't have all tools, I go to some experts. And when I go there, they say, okay, this is good, this is easy. And I leave my number, they say, we call you, and nobody never called me. I don't know why, I don't know what.
Now this guy, he's like a couple of weeks ago, I just go in the Facebook. I'm in the Facebook not so often like on other social media, but I go there and I found it. No, I was searching something in my messenger, and I found some message from this guy who made a frame for my machine, and I go to check his profile on the Facebook, and he doesn't do nothing with the tattoo. He get tattoos already. He get a lot of tattoos, but he's not that guy who stole my drawings and milled frames for selling or whatever. No, he just I think he was like kind of, oh my God, is a company, Dragonfly company is a
he was scared.
He was scared. He was scared about the patent or something, because not even he called me. His wife called me and said, "Okay, Sergey, he was scared about patent and maybe his company Dragonfly, like."
But design of this frame was from Chinese machine, not from.
No, design is completely different, Dragan.
I tell you,
even is not Chinese. It's like different.
You using more Chinese machine what you have for this for your design. You didn't.
He made it measures from Chinese frame
for the motor and everything.
For the motor and for the piston, which are standing on the square hole.
Piston we also was changing.
Yeah. There was a problem, the first problem, I think. And we completely changed whole design of the frame. Completely different. And I don't know. So
I remember.
So it was not so good story with him from his side, but I don't care. So if it, I know from my side I didn't do nothing bad, from to the him.
We need now to make a dildo.
The dildo now is make everybody dildo made it. So now we have to do something simple.
We need to make our dildo.
No, look what I say.
Then can everybody use our dildo?
Look, I'm thinking like this. So in the principle, nothing changed. In the tattoo technique, nothing changed. The main things is ink going through the skin and leave it the pigment there inside. Nothing changed. It doesn't matter how cool machine you have, or Dragonfly, or even you can do something with the hands, hand taping without nothing. I've seen many tattoos which are really fine line.
I want to do small realism with hand poke.
Yeah, why not?
If you want.
Yeah. No, I mean it works. It works.
I want to do it to somebody. If you want.
If I want.
On you.
Yeah, I need it. And look what I want to say is nothing change. So it depends of your practicing. It depends of your habit.
What is change?
Photography, yes. CPL, filter, film, it's everything, yeah. Industry change.
This is not my word. I hear something, but I'm 100% agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Some people who don't know what's happening say, now tattooing it's
high level,
blah blah blah. But these guys say it's not high level, it's CPL.
High level filter, yeah. Now, as you remember today, I told you that I showed you that guy with the VIP customer, included photograph.
Yeah, but that is different story.
No. I'm kidding. But you know what I mean. So like photography is the main thing in the.
No, CPL, it's not bad thing. It's a thing for take off light from pictures of your tattoo, and that is what everybody want. I always have problem with
reflection
photo.
With
my photo
reflection
is
on the fresh tattoo.
Shit, my tattoo is much different in live, and I think CPL is good thing, but the bad is because the black is blacker, if I can say that, and white is whiter, and sometimes you get some colors like from the space. That is the problem, and because that. But CPL, it's very good for light. You don't have light, I think.
I know what you mean. I know, but if you recognize many times that also, I think you will be agree with me. But many artists using CPL filter,
yes,
they maximum. It's not just because of
special angle.
Yeah,
And
not because of the remove.
Far, not so close, and then shit tattoo looks like good tattoo.
Yeah.
That is bad thing. Yeah. But I think before I was very angry, because I trying every day, all day to be better, to be more perfect tattoos, everything to be better. And then I see somebody who doesn't care, just work and take better money than me. And before I was very angry. Now I think different. I respect everybody now. If they have customers, because you know why? You know why? Because art, tattooing is art, yes. And there is no measure that you can measure what art is better than other. The measure is how much people follow you. Now I look like that, It's not fair. But do you remember when we was in Czech Republic? On
Prague.
convention, Prague, yeah? You did it to me very good realistic tubes on back. Nobody looked at because convention was old school. You remember that? That is what I'm talking about. When people like old school, not realism, your art is nothing. Where people like realism, not old school, then these people are nothing. This is what I'm talking about. And now I respect everybody who have behind self some fans and followers, because every art, every business, every product selling a story, not product, just story around this product. And it's same with tattooing. And today I don't hate anybody because before I was hate everybody who doing shit tattoos and have more customer than me and more money than me. Today I respect that because they do it other things, because in tattooing or in the art or in the business, it's not just enough to make some product, good, cool product, and keep it at home. Nobody know for that, You need, everybody need to know that, You need hype. Hype is something what make you
Advertisement.
more.
Advertisement.
Advertisement is what you can do, but hype is something like you fishing, You put your bait, that is reclama. Reclama is your bait. But when many fish come to take this bait, that is a hype, and then you can do whatever you want. You can choose what you're doing, you can choose your designs, you can choose how much money you will ask, you can choose everything. Now we are so serious. Let's speak something else.
Let's open a beer.
I have one. Yeah, when you are lazy and you say, "Fuck, I'm good artist, I don't care, everybody will come to me," and nobody come. It's sad, because fair is when somebody is successful and he make good quality. Fair is to this guy have more, everything more than these guys who don't care about anything, just go out, blah blah blah, speak, and other people like them because they are cool, not because his work. And whatever it happened, this is going to be a case in every time. I think like that.
Это что? Наколка, что ли?
Точно. Это же подкаст «Наколка». Нифига себе.
I'm gonna ask you about when you come first time to Vienna, because I just want to tell you my story from my side when I saw you first time in the studio. I just remember that Michael was talking with you a lot on downstairs. I mean on the studio, and then you both come to the upstairs, and then I saw you first time, and then you go with Michi to check the back room, other place next to me, and then you go down again.
But
And that's what I remember.
maybe it's first time, because when I call Mickey, he was when I decide to go out, wait, I need to go back more. My first goal was not to go outside from Serbia. My goal was to be a good artist and everybody come to me. But I start some big and heavy project at home. I start to building a home. Yeah.
Big and heavy project at home.
And
just
then
building a home.
I using my energy on the building, and after in the morning and afternoon I was tattooing, and that was something special. You want to sleep, but you need to finish tattooing. And then I don't know everything, but one day I have idea I need to change something. Then I decide to go something for guest spot, and everything what I do, I try to do simple. I was open the Google Map, I type the tattoo. I was thinking nothing will open, but it opened plenty of red dots. Tattoo. Then I start to sending my emails. My name is that and that. You can see my work here and here. I want to travel a little bit to meet somebody, make some money, honest. And many people answer me, you can come, but you need to know language. And I don't know, 15 or something more or less artist or studio tell me you can come. My goal was two weeks. And
2 weeks guest spot, you mean?
yeah. And after everything, this is important. I choose 3 studios. 2 of them tell me you can come wherever you want, and I never think about Vienna. Vienna was my second circle of sending emails. In the second circle, I was looking for airports, because I was thinking, fuck, I don't want to travel so much, with the bus. I can go with the plane. And then I find Vienna and send a few messages in Vienna, and Mikkel answer me, I can help you. And one artist was not here, blah blah blah. And okay, then I look portfolios, and I saw your portfolio and Maui.
Yeah, that moment.
Maui was good for me. I like how Maui was.
Yeah.
And then I say, okay, I want to go here because maybe I can learn something. I don't want to go, I have one Croatian man, like old school, and also one more. And then I look the portfolio and I decide, okay, this is good, this is everything. And then Michael tell me, okay, but I don't know, we will see, blah blah blah. Few months was like that, and then I call third time, and I say, okay, you want me or not? And he say, sorry, but we need to meet you because we have bad experience. And I say, okay, why you don't tell me? I tomorrow sit on the train and come in Vienna. And then I sit with Michi and we speak, and he told me a good thing about my work, and I say just like this, yeah. And he say, I tell you good things. Okay, thank you. And then I don't know, maybe it's that day when I go I think because
Maybe
he showed me everything.
maybe that day I remember.
And that was December, but I start in January, my first time. And I don't remember now. I think I was. Did I work with you or downstairs? No, I don't know. Maybe I was working downstairs 1 or 2 days or something like that.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think because I was first 3 days I was thinking I go home. I don't want this, you know. But third day everything was good, and then I decided to stay. And that's it. You know the rest. And what you was thinking?
No, I'm thinking just what I remember, because I told you what I remember when I see you first time, when I saw you first time, and I don't remember. Then of course when we start to work together close to each other, of course I remember everything. But the first meeting and first time when I came to Vienna, I don't really remember. Just what I say. And then you visit Vienna like every 2 weeks. 2 weeks in Vienna, 2 weeks at home.
It was 2 years.
2 years like this.
Then 3.5.
I can imagine it's a hard. It's a hard. I mean, all the time 2 years living like this, like 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there.
For me it was interesting because it's new stuff. Because I was burned with construction and tattooing and everything. And this studio, when we are working, this is a lazy studio, because I hear from many artists from other studio. They work every day from 10 to 8 or 10, and here was easy,
You mean easy?
Easy, 5 days.
5 days from
1 to 7,
1 to 7,
and weekend free. For me, that was easy.
No, but actually, it's a perfect rules. I mean, it's for the tattoo artists, for everybody, it was perfect rules.
Yes,
like
yes.
It's like chilling. Like, okay, you're working, but
but I was expecting what everybody's speaking.
Because you was expecting to working hard and more.
But I need to be honest. In this time, every tattooing was very hard for me, because I don't know. I was enough.
I remember.
I was enough.
Because you had a lot of stress, because building the house and everything, all of this stuff. I remember our talking about that. I remember your conditions about it.
Yeah. But who cares?
No, but it's a story. It's a story. Also, the reason why I do that podcast, because when I talking with first of all, idea of that podcast was to record episodes with the people I know very well. So my friends, my really close friends, people who I trusted that people, I mean some circle of the people. Even if it's gonna be a small circle, or if it's gonna be like 10 episodes, it's gonna be enough to leave in internet the story of my friends, for example.
I don't like to speak so much,
No, it's not just speak so much, but some interesting things.
Yeah, it is interesting.
But come on, we speak so much when you're here. We're all the time speaking. If I'm working, you sitting, we're speaking. Or
all
opposite.
the time when I'm not here, I'm silent. I come here, then I get everything from me, then I go home and silent again.
Usually today when I was working with that customer, I'm all the time silent. Whole session just like music playing. But time to time I'm speaking a lot with the customer. Or customers speak to me, and I can't sit in just silent. No.
I do the best when I'm silent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Actually, me too. But if somebody talks to you or asks you something about something, you can't say like, I give a fuck, I don't want to talk with you. Yeah. So no, you can't.
I know some people. They say, listen, now I work, I don't want to speak, put the headphones and don't speak nothing. And I think that is the honest thing. Why not? You can speak on the pause, okay.
It's honest, but it's not polite, I think.
It's not polite, but it's if you want to good job, then you need good, how you say,
Concentrate and everything. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
with some customer, I just want to shut up. But with some others, I start to speak, and then I work very, very slowly.
For example, this week I have a customer. She came to me like several months ago, and after a second session or third session, she told me, "Fuck, Sergey, you didn't talk too much in the session because the two artists who tattooed me before, they was all the time talking, whole session, talking.
That is what I talking you about. The story is important, and people sometimes not choosing by the quality, they choosing by the experience.
Experience.
Yeah,
You're right.
some people
Absolutely
go
right,
there, and I know one artist from Belgrade, and he's very honest. He's not good artist, but when you go there is hardcore music, and he's like, speak with everybody, make jokes, and people like to be there, but his work,
So it doesn't matter what he's doing, or doesn't matter how he's doing, just because of the
feel
emotion.
alive, they feel like part of society.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
And that is also important. But is that if somebody come to you like artist and tell you, I want tiger, they need to leave you to make tiger like you want it. Maybe not just one, you can do it few tigers because he can choose. But my problem is because my 90% of my customer they want what they want. And sometimes I do it. I do every tattoos, but maybe it's not good to do it like that, I think it's good when you specialize for something and they come for that and leave you.
If you mean if you can push your own idea for the customer, like
you can do it
this
better.
is my view. This is I'm artist, and for and this story is most interesting thing is I really like that when customer said, "You're an artist. I believe you. I trust you, but." In the next seconds, he said, "I would like to get here. That I would like to get here." I said, "Come on! You tell me just few seconds ago you believe me."
In the beginning, I was using 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to find something better because
I know. Yeah.
they bring me, some shit work, and okay, I know maybe tiger, and tiger. What have everybody, and it's also not good. Then I go and find real tigers, very good. And 3 hours I use my time, and he say, "I want this first." What I bring, and I did this few years. Then when I see, when my customer come and I try to find something better, when he say. No, then I say, okay, we do it yours, and that's it. That is not good.
It's not good.
But I do it
Absolutely.
like that.
I know. What about the two podcasts in Serbian?
They made something now, but
They made something now. Do you remember I told you like a couple of times ago about the podcast in Serbia?
look, I made the tattoo magazine internet portal or
In the past.
however, yeah. And I wanted to make YouTube video. I have so much ideas, but I don't have time to do everything. And then I start internet magazine. Then I start internet shop. I start also 2 shops for tattooing. I do tattoos, I do piercing, and I don't know what else.
You're selling the t-shirt, you're selling the temporary tattoo,
not anymore. that is what I want to say now. I kill magazine, I kill shop, I kill everything. Now I come back tattooing.
Only tattooing.
Yeah, I want to collect money and then I will see what next.
Don't say about your plans, nothing.
Okay, but I have that idea, to take my car, go to other city, and to visit some other artist and sit like this and speak. That was my idea, but idea is nothing because it's not real. And
what about the podcast? They do. So somebody.
No. Some young artists do it, but I'm few, maybe 5 years. I stopped to follow everything about tattooing.
Fuck, that's exactly what I did. Like also some time ago.
Last December, I start a little bit
follow
again. Yeah. I have feeling that I was sleeping 5 years.
So you mean like you're losing something?
I was
missing something.
Yes, because look, I need many years to find some skill and to be better. And then I was lose my interest to tattooing, and then I was ignoring everything. I was just tattooing a little bit, not so much, and I was all my customers I send to my friend artist, and then I look some podcast and listen some younger artists, Serbian artists, and then I have new interest and start to follow and speak with them about tattooing. And then I see that in last 5 years there are many artists go from nothing to very
good quality,
quality and skill. And then I think I was losing 5 the best years because I was coming up, then I stop, and everybody else then start to go up, and it was very good for them. They go in the guest spot. They learn many things, and it was good because they was changing experience, and they work very good. And what I want to say, that now I'm awake and I start again, and we will see what will happen.
Это что? Наколка, что ли?
Точно. Это же подкаст «Наколка». Нифига себе.
Now I remember one guy, I can say Milan Chetnik. He say one thing what is motivated me. He say, because I wanted to stop tattooing, I wanted to quit. And he say, why to quit? Now I learn skill. Now it's time to
get new
skills and to build with this skill. Now it's funny time. And I say, fuck, this guy is right. And then I start to do everything.
Actually, you're right. Look, just what I thought. The tattoo artists who get more experience, like more than 20 years of tattooing, if they have like artistic crisis, how does it call when I want to stop everything, And can you imagine if they can find the motivation
to start again?
To start again. Can you imagine they're like or knowledge from the past plus the new knowledges, what they get it, and they could be like fall like rocket, fall.
I think we will see.
It could be like this. Actually, it's theory, but it could be
because you need the energy. I think.
Yeah, sure.
Energy
with the age.
Yeah. and with the age, everything is same, and it start to be boring. And
Then you have to drink alcohol.
my
Whi-
doctors tell me
whiskey.
that, you know.
I told you last time, if you remember, I was watching the movie. It was vacation, Christmas vacation, and he was asking, how did you hold in this all of his life with my mom? He said the whiskey helps me.
But it's not good for hemorrhoids.
Yeah, of course, yes. No, but it's just funny.
Yeah, but my two doctors tell me, you know, when I was coming here, I have some mysterious, illness, sickness. One time with the ears, but doctors see nothing. And second time was something with the stomach or something like that. And both time, one doctor who make ultrasonic scan my abdomen tell me, look, son, you have some sand in the kidney, just drink so much liquid and that will be gone. And listen this carefully. Run away from the doctors. Drink one vinyak. It's like
Cognac.
like schnapps, cognac, or some alcohol. And second time I also go to the doctor and my ears was good. And then I think maybe it's my tooth. Because one was problem, and this guy also say, no, your tooth is very good. Run away from the doctors, drink one vinyak, and don't worry nothing. That means it's all about stress, you know. You can get sick just because the worry about, you know?
Psychosomatic is what we're talking today with you about nerve system. You know, when if your nerve system like healthy, then you could be live longer. You will be healthy longer, like this tattoo artist from Philippines one quote.
The important thing is in life is to be awake, you know, because all the people.
Come on, you cannot be awake. But if you drink a lot of whiskey, you
yeah,
can die like in the next
that is
10
not
years.
good, because after, you know, I can say that because my father after 20 years of alcohol say, fuck, I didn't live nothing.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean.
You know, I wanted to tell something else. I wanted to tell you about problem with all the people is because we are slaves about habits.
It is absolutely.
Because
agree absolutely.
our conscience, and that is not easy in beginning.
Good note. Good positive note. Look, I want to ask you, the last question. What I would like to ask you about. Do you have in Serbia some kind of this? That podcast it calls Nakolka. Nakolka, it means tattooing in a Russian slang. It means like stitching something. But in the Serbia, do you have some slang word of this tattoo? Exactly, tattoo.
Slang? No.
No. You always say tattoo all the time.
We say tetoviranje. That is Serbian word.
Even in the past.
I think in history was something. I forgot.
Because once I've seen the video about Croatian tattoo, because Croatia and Serbia, and then I posted on my social page where I'm posting all the time some interesting.
Sicanje, something like that was. I remember now. Sicanje, something like that.
You mean it was really like in the past?
It's
like
old, very old.
It's the same time when the Croatian one did it. Croatian women, especially the woman, gets a tattoo.
I don't know. That is, you speak about when Turkish was.
Yeah. There were the Muslims attack Croatia, Serbia, and the women
Serbian and Croatian cross. Women do it cross because. Muslims didn't want women with cross because they are
exactly,
opposite. Sicanje is something what I read about history name, but I don't know from when to when. I don't know.
I'm asking because every episode I'm asking my guest or my friends, what they feeling if they say Nakolka, because Nakolka sometimes in the past it was bad meaning. Now for
I
me,
understand,
me
yes,
Nakolka is
yes,
like
yes.
something mine, like Nakolka is tattooing. So that's the reason why I ask.
No, I think we don't have that bad word.
It's not the bad words. Nowadays, is many artists in Russia. They call for many of them is not really big difference. Tattoo is like okay English American word, but many now is the patriotism is grow up is so big, and the people like start to use the more Russian words. And I think, but I call my podcast Nakolka not because of that. Just because I was found it. How should I name it? My podcast, and there was different names, like tattoo lifestyle, blah blah blah. All of this shit. And one time I just found why not? Nakolka is simple. It's just one word. Nakolka. It's the meaning. It's the same like tattoo itself. And that's only. It's not bad meaning. In the past it was bad meaning because in the past many people are thinking like bad for about the prison people, about drug addicted people, because also you have a Nakolka and a drug addicted people. So now it's like many artists say Nakolka. That's it.
Okay, Nakolka.
Nakolka podcast. So let's done.
Okay. Thank you for calling me, and thank everybody, sponsor Coca-Cola,
Nike, and Samsung.
Nike, and Samsung.
Samsung. I just want to remind you about Dragan Bakos from Serbia, Zrenjanin. He got his own shop in Zrenjanin city.
Novi Sad.
You have a Novi Sad again? Yeah, I didn't know. Cool. We was talking like 2 hours, and I didn't know what you have for the seconds. I know you had before there, but then you
we have pause maybe 1.5 years, maybe like that, and then we start again, maybe 4 years from now.
Really? Come on, are you serious?
But I tell you, I don't know.
No, you told me last of what I remember. You told me that you are. The studio there removing because there was some problem with the guy, and then you told me like you visit Novi Sad, and I didn't know what you have.
We wanted to move in apartment, and this apartment holder tell us we cancel deal.
Okay.
And then we decide to make a break, and then come other guy and say, okay, can I work with you? And then I start everything again. And now we have 2 studios. It's a club. It's like a club,
Let's say the name, the Plagijator.
Plagijator. It's because all original names was used, And what can we do? We take this unoriginal name, and because we are Plagijator, because we do everything. How can you say? We copy all recipes, not like other people. Nobody, everybody is original. They doing no Pinterest. They draw, they designs, blah blah blah. We do little bit Pinterest, and we have also the table and tattoo machines, and we copy everything what
just now I just catch by myself my thoughts. Even your tattoo machine which are you working also is plagiated from the dragonfly.
yes I don't know. It's no, you know what, it's like a bunt, that name was
like against.
It's because when I started tattooing, and I don't know why, in one day, you have ink, art, tattoo, tattoo,
needles,
ink,
all
black,
the time,
rose tattoo.
Yeah, I know what I mean, yeah.
Black ink.
Now you're talking about the name of the studios, which are all the time like skull ink,
and one day,
ink, needles, blah, blah.
My friend, also artist, come to me, and we speak about studio, and this time I was working with some I think because I was working with some people, not my studio, and I say no. He say some name. He wanted to make a studio and to make some name, And then I say, okay, my studio, when I get studio, it's going to have name Plagijator. Plagijator on Serbian mean people who steal ideas.
Who's stolen, yeah. It's not only your language, it's our language also as well.
And also I like the rap group in Serbia, Bad Copy. And I was thinking, this is bad copy, It's something bad. It's copy and it's bad copy, It's shit, And I think, but for me, they are very good, And then I think, fuck, this is good. But this name was somebody using bad copy. And then I think, what is other? Plagijator. Okay, Plagijator is like Terminator, like Gladiator. It sounds good, but mean bad. And I was using this like my password many years. And then I make some other name, Tattoo Club. I want to.
Yeah, I remember there was a Tattoo Club. Yeah,
it was no name, Tattoo Club, just that. And then after we have one friend, and he go, and then we needed to make another name. And then I say, let's do it Plagijator. And my artist friend who are from beginning with me say, fuck, that is good, that is great name. I was scared maybe they don't like it because it sound bad, and that's it. We are Plagijator from then. Like we copy a recipe, but we make everything on our way.
I just wanna add, like, this is big shop. The Plagijator, Dragan had a really big shop in Zrenjanin, so Plagijator is a big shop. And all the links for Plagijator for your own page I will leave on the description of that episode.
Thank you very much.
I don't know how I don't know
will
how to
be bigger.
Sure, you will.
Yeah, because
I don't know how should I say
that.
with pleasure in Serbian.
Thank you very much. I buy you more beers.
No, it's enough. 2 beers is enough. Link will be in the description of the episode.
Okay.
I do it like
as
always.
Aldrun.
Aldrun, nobody knows who is Aldrun already. Aldrun was in the past. Now is nothing. Just like
No.
Sergey.
It's always.
I just want to say thank you so much. Хвала. Как ты говоришь спасибо большое?
Hvala puno. Hvala lepo.
Wait a second. Just a little bit slowly.
Hvala is thank you.
Yeah.
And a lot is puno.
Puno. Hvala puno. Hvala puno. Well, you are here today because I'm catching Dragan when he's in Vienna. Usually he's in Serbia sitting all the time, and he's in Vienna really not too often in Vienna.
Yeah, from time to time.
Тем, кто слушал, спасибо большое. Всем пока-пока.